how's it going? This is John McLennan. Hope you're doing fantastic and welcome to this video lesson. I'm here today with GuitarControl.com and we're going to break down a classic song called One of These Nights by the Eagles. And we're doing their greatest hits, 1971 to 1975. We're doing lessons on all the songs and I'm breaking it all down for you. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can get updates when the videos come out, and also to click the link below so you can get the tab and chord charts that go along with this video lesson. Alright, well, this is one of my favorite tunes on this compilation, and that's actually one of my favorite guitar solos as well on there. So let's zoom in and get started breaking it down. Here we go. So for the verse, I would start like this if I was playing on acoustic, one guitar. Okay, so that basic groove is, I've got, let's say I take the first chord in E minor here, so I'm barring at the 7th fret, 7, 9, 9, 8, 7, and I'm going to play just the low E first like this. Kind of give me a bass note. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so a little bit of 16th notes, and this song's pretty funky. This is probably the funkiest tune on the record. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and. Then I'm just playing upbeats 3 and 4 and. And with this style, you know, if I was playing electric, like, you kind of play the chord and then you let it go, you know, not like come off the strings, but you release the pressure. So I can take a chord and then I can immediately stop it just by disengaging my fingers. Okay, so 1. Just see if you could do that with me. Okay? So I'm going to keep that groove going, and then I'm going to move through these chords. Let me go over the chords with you. So it's E minor for one bar, then D, then C, and C goes twice, then A minor, and then back up E minor, and then B minor, which is the same as A minor, but I've moved it up here. So if I just play whole notes, let's try that first. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, C again, A minor, E minor, and B minor. Then I go to the top. Two C's, 2 A minors. One. Then I'm to B minor again. And there's kind of a hit on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor. E minor. Minor. Okay, now if I rewind and just go over that intro, let's go over the chords for that. It's the same as the verse, but we don't play the B minor. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2. Then to A minor. Then E minor twice. Okay, let's try it again. Intro. 1, 2. chorus of these nights. So I kind of play the bar chord versions of these instead of the open chords. That goes twice. Okay, so that was the chorus there, and what I did was I went to the C major 7 chord, which is a C chord, but you take your first finger off. So here's your normal C, you just take that off and you get C major 7. It's a little bit more jazzier. It's kind of cool to have these jazz chords on this album. Not as common, you know, there's a few major 7s throughout the album, but most of it's like, you know, triads and, you know, what I call cowboy chords, you know, like open chords a lot. So C major 7, and then I go to G major 7, and this seems to be sort of the iconic Eagles chord, you know, G like this, G major 7. So I'm really just playing the 2nd fret, muting the 5th string, open, 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 2nd fret. Sorry, did I say 2nd fret? 3rd fret here, and then 2nd fret on the 1st string. So it's like a G, but now we've got, okay, so. Sometimes I'll put this finger down. That's another variation to it. But this one sounds very Eagles-y to me, so. Here I might just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And this would all be downstrokes. 1 and 2 and then you're back to the first part. E minor, D, C. Sort of that walk down. Nice work. So you're feeling comfortable with the rhythm? Let's break down some of the lead. Here we go. Alright, so on that intro lead, we're going to start out way up high on the 1st string. Let's see, this is the 17th, 19th, 20th fret. Really making me count here. And it's cool because it comes in right out the gate, way up high, just really fierce with a bend. And it sounds like this, 2 bends. And so, you know, the band goes 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. And it's bending into that high, the highest note on my guitar. And then you come down to here and you play this blues like, which is kind of almost like Albert King. And that's going to be the 15th fret to the 17th fret. Then you pull off 17 to 15, and you walk down the pentatonic scale. So that's 17, pull off to 15, 16, 14, 12, and then you slide back up. So 12, and I give a little bend on that, and then 14 on the 4th string. So you've got and that's again. There's so much of sequencing in this solo where he plays something and then he does like a similar thing. It's got little motives in it that keep developing. And those are actually my favorite kind of solos because they tell a story. Then you go pull off 14 to 12. 1 walk down the pentatonic scale, and then slide 13 to 12, and then 15 on the low string. So then I add some vibrato, and there's a slide down. So, and a lot of this is sort of nuancing that vibrato, just working on that. It's actually really hard, but that's kind of the voice of it that I love. And then you go, and this is again kind of that country inspired lick, but now in a rock setting. Maybe that's the Bernie Leadon influence, or so that would be third finger on the 15th fret, second finger on the 14th fret, bending up to 16, skipping a string there too, and then that's 12, 14, 12, 14. Again, there's another sequence. It's like he plays something and then he plays a variation of it. So then you slide up to 16, 17, 16, 17, 14, 15, 15. So a little cleaner. So and then I love this lick. This is it's just like these awesome sounding bends, and what you do is you go bend up and then you kind of pull off and then you lift that first finger, and it's just real squawky. So let's put that all together. So we've got and you can play this E minor, which is on the 12th fret, and just go. Really, I'm grabbing 2 strings, a double stop, maybe 3. Okay, one more time. Okay, let's try it with my looper pedal playing the chords. Here's the chords that we learned in the rhythm part, and now we're going to put it together. So that's some inspiring licks for you. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this lesson helps you out and inspires you, makes you want to keep learning more about the guitar. It's really such an amazing instrument. We're going to leave some more videos and links up here that you can check out. Like I said, we're doing the whole series, the Eagles, their greatest hits, 1971 to 1975. So keep a lookout. We've got a lesson on every single song. And you can also check out GuitarControl.com and check out some of the courses that are available. Alright, well, I'm John McLennan. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video lesson.